My mother was talented. She used to sing, in the church. There was no place else to sing for her as I was when I was growing up. But she used to do solos in church, and her father had a good voice, and so I think the singing came through my mother's side.
Tell me.
And I just always enjoyed singing. I started, as a young child in church. I used to do solos and in school, and I became the star pupil that the teacher showed off with when the Gene supervisor came around, because I grew up in the country, and we went to this one-room school, initially a big one-room, and I would be the pupil that she would ask to sing or to recite a poem, and of course I just accepted it as the fact that I could do it, and that's why she was asking me to do it. But
did you have favorite songs that you like to sing?
It's been so long, I don't remember, but in those days we sang basically church hymns. It was much later that I was introduced to folk songs and to the classics, and later in high school. But back then they were mostly spirituals and hymns. I probably sang a spiritual. I don't remember.
But at that stage, did you ever dream at that young point in your life that you might seriously entertain becoming a concert artist?
I don't know if in elementary school that I entertained the idea. I remember when I went to high school, and when I went to high school, I was in the 7th grade, and I met this wonderful music teacher who really influenced me to study music. I wanted to be like her. She played the piano, she directed the chorus, she taught voice. We had, all of us had to do a study voice. I mean, because in order to sing in the chorus, she taught us how to read music, and she was very versatile. And I just thought, and she also introduced us to the classics. She taught music appreciation, and she told us all about the great African American musicians, singers, in particular, Marian Anderson, Paul Robeson, Roland Hayes, and Dorothy Maynor at that time, and she had recordings that she played to us so that we could hear these songs. She played symphonies, and of course she had us singing the Handel's Messiah. Every Christmas we did the Christmas portions of the Messiah, and I did solos in the Messiah. And so it was just, she was just a wonderful human being as well, and I wanted to be like her. And that's when I think I got the notion that I think I would like to study music. Because when I heard classical music for the first time, I liked it. I was studying music and was able to concentrate just on my singing career and my music for the first time, really, because at Antioch I could only take a certain amount of music because they didn't offer a major. They could always you could do a combined major. I had elementary education combined with music, but I had a lot of music to take in order to be a full-fledged music major at the conservatory. But I was enjoying it because this is where I knew I was supposed to be. I knew that I didn't accidentally end up at the conservatory. The reason I knew that is because when I was on the way, I got the word that I had the scholarship. I didn't know that I had a scholarship until I was on my way to Boston and was in New York and called the foundation, the Justice Miss Noyes Foundation, and they told me that they had sent the scholarship, the word of the scholarship had been given to me to my home in Alabama. And so I just knew that this is supposed to be here because I had got it at the last minute. And then once I got there and had spent the week in orientation, and I just had this great feeling of fulfillment. I'm here. I don't have to worry about all the issues of the world. I don't have to do anything but study music, and I can concentrate fully on my music. So I knew this is where I'm supposed to be. Well, I'm not sure that I will do a concert tour as such. When I decided to, in a sense, to put my singing on the shelf and was going to take it off later in order to develop the center and build the center. I always wanted to do a recording of my Freedom Concert because I thought it would be important history. I still would like to do that. And I thought that, I didn't know it would be as long before I could really find the time to do the practicing that's needed and all of that. But if you're a performer, and particularly a singer, you have to rest a lot. You can't sing tired. And, often I don't get the amount of rest that I need. So it's not easy to get back into it unless you have some time, just to give to that. And there's always an important cause, a need, that's more important, it seems, than what you want to do. And because I care so deeply about, people and the needs of our community and our world, it seems sort of selfish, to think about what it is that I want to do.